novices trip. They said they needed somebody whose mic demeanor matches how the D-League get it hype inside that ice arena. For live action analysis and highlights, you need to let your host on the mic, Mr. Reichert, be the light to lead you through life between the pipes. Incite like an encyclopedia. Look inside yourself, find the fight to compete in you. Get in while you can, the numbers doubling fast. Asses in the seats and snot bubbles on the glass. Sign your name on the line for your spot and lock it up. This is hockey, we'll see who talking tough when they drop the puck. Try to keep your teeth and knock it up. Sorry about your luck. You should probably go sit down somewhere safe and get doctored up. Turn it up loud, let it knock in your truck. Or in the office, sound waves ripple through coffee cups. Come on. Log on, lock it in, and lock it up. It's DLeagueRadio.com, let's talk it up. Log on, lock it in, and lock it up. It's DLeagueRadio.com, let's talk it up. Lace your skates up or sit back reading the tea leaves. You are now tuned into the D-League. If you ain't bumping this in your ride, you need a DD. You are now tuned into the D-League. Leave your TV, come and see it in 3D. You are now tuned into the D-League. It's the best podcast in the biz, better believe me. You are now tuned into the D-League.
Welcome back to another edition of D-League Radio. I am Tyler from the 515 Hockey Cast. I'm joined by Scott Stouffer and Craig, also of the 515 Hockey Cast, and we are here today to talk to you about the inaugural CIDL Novice All-Star Game. Scott, Craig, I am so excited for this. This is going to be awesome.
Oh, this is going to be a blast. There's going to be a lot of new faces in this that have never had the opportunity to skate in an All-Star Game, and let alone in Wells Fargo Arena of all places. It's going to be an exciting day of hockey for us.
I couldn't agree more, and this is, as I said, the first ever novice-only All-Star Game that we're going to call here in just a minute. Captains were selected as the top vote-getters in player voting. Our captains are Jason Weimer from the East and Jeff Duncan from the West.
Yeah, I know Jeff Duncan very well. He is one heck of a great guy. Very, very skilled, knows the game very well. I don't know Weimer that much, so.
All right, now teams are made up of a combination of the Bandits and Blues for the West and the Knights and the Goose for the East. And before we get started here, we're already throwing out pucks and we're getting ready to get the game started here and player announcements done. While we're waiting for that to occur, I'd like to let everybody know that D-League Radio is brought to you by Red Dragon Herbs. There you are, loose leaf herbal teas from around the world. A custom tea blend is a great gift for people who like to receive gifts. So everybody likes gifts.
Love gifts.
D-League Radio is also brought to you by So Cherry. So Cherry is your screen printing and short-run garment decorating specialist. They are the official outfitter of the CIDL. Check them out on Facebook and visit them on the web at socherry.com. And lastly, D-League Radio is brought to you by the Keg Stand. It's the primary sponsor of D-League Radio, now in its third year of being the primary sponsor of D-League Radio. They're also the official home of the new CIDL, and as always, the home of D-League Radio. So as we're getting warmed up here, we've got the referees out there in their all-star T-shirts right over top of their zebra print jumpsuits there.
Yeah, we got 3 of them today, so.
Yeah. And we have Craig Fraken down there in between the benches. Craig, how's your Pierre Maguire impression going to do for us today?
In a word, Tyler, cold.
In a word. All right, Craig.
It's I'm probably well hated, so I think I'm going to play this role really, really well. Excited for this opportunity.
All right, and I do like our setup when you're way over there and we're way over here. That is pretty great.
We get along way better like this.
I agree. So, as Scott was saying earlier, this is the first year of hockey for many of these players, and they do have a pretty good mix of veterans in here as well, who are, able to help coach and captain these teams, and being able to watch them progress over the course of the season from when, I went out there early and was calling a few games out there at the other arena. It's just amazing to see how much everyone has progressed.
Yeah, and I have not had an opportunity to watch much of the novice games, playing in the intermediate division myself. But looking through the roster, just on the east side, there's more than a handful of people that I've played hockey with previous years that are really just great people, and it's a great opportunity for them.
And D-League Radio personality Patrick McFarland is a member of the West team today, so we're going to see him here very shortly. We're getting some signals down by the tunnel there that I'm thinking they're getting ready to come out. I cannot wait for this whole thing, guys. This is super awesome, and this is just going to be a lot of fun. I am enjoying watching the referee put his orange armbands on, but they're going on underneath the T-shirt sleeves. So,
yep.
I mean, I think they should cut the sleeves off of that and just go Billy B.A. here.
Oh, there you
just
go.
Cut the sleeves
just
off.
Hulk it out, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it looks like we have Kian and Patrick as the linesmen, and then Ryan Kelleher is going to be the official ref with those armbands.
I'm good with that. Kian called me for hooking the other day. I mean, it was a hook, but he called it for it, and I didn't appreciate that.
Did you only get 2 minutes?
I only got 2 minutes for hooking. So, I mean, I did it, but I didn't appreciate getting called for it. So, you know.
That's what we call a goon.
I'm up to 2 whole penalties.
Two
wow. Whole penalties. I think I've got a charging now when I had the puck.
Oh, yeah?
So that's a thing.
That's apparently a thing.
But, yeah, I mean, we got all the zebras lined up here ready to go.
Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to get everybody lined up properly in the tunnel.
Oh, yeah, they're going to, with the announcements for the players as they come out of the tunnel here, they want to make sure you're in the right order. Otherwise, you feel real silly if you come out and it's not your name.
Nope. You got to make sure you don't fall. There was one year somebody was skating out of the tunnel and they fell as soon as they came out. So that's the thing.
That's no good. That's no good. And here we go. Or maybe not. We got the music turned down. We're just waiting for the players to come out of the tunnel and get announced here. I did hear tell that there's a good chance we're going to have ourselves a national anthem for the game today, which is awesome.
That is awesome. It's a little weird being up here. I've been able to partake in the last 3 All-Star games, so.
All-Star game. I'm going to start by announcing the novice teams. For black, our goalie for the black team today is Nick Foster.
So that's white.
Do you believe that's Damon Punslin?
Our next member of the black team is number 4, Matt Burns. Number 5, Annette Halston. Number 6, Rich Harms. Number 8, Ryan Mather. Number 9, Nick Peterson. Number 11, Todd Ferguson. Number 17, Nick Reynolds. Number 18, Adam Cornish. Number 19, Dan McCarthy. Number 26, Rachel Ruspicki. Number 55, John Sesher. Number 63, Jake Adams. Number 82, Dylan McMahon. Number 85, Chris Robinson. And our captain for the black team, Jason Weimer, number 23. All right, for our white novice team, our goalie is Damon Punslin. Number 2, Matt Coleman. Number 3, Nate McCombs. Number 4, Lyle Collins. Number 5, Tommy Hoffman. Number 6, Reed Jensen. Number 7, John Barnhill. Number 8, Alan Patton. Number 9, Patrick McFarland. Number 10, Lee Collins. Number 15, Sean Raspilly. Number 29, Kelly Houston. Number 69, Brandon Wiggins. Number 76, Ken Busby. Number 79, Larry Hippen.
Well, let's do that hockey.
Let's do that hockey.
So the players head towards the benches. We're taking down the tunnel. I see Curtis DeCellis is behind the black bench. What's he think he's doing over there?
I don't know. It looks like he's got some lines maybe already formulated. Maybe he's got a plan. Maybe he doesn't realize that it's an all-star game and it's for fun.
I mean, he wasn't invited to this.
Who knows? Is he? I don't even know if he's partaking in the second game.
I'm going to go ahead and get the scoop, guys.
Okay.
Curtis, all-star game, got some lines. What are you thinking?
Just try to mix it up a little bit, give them a chance to play with someone else they never played with before. About it.
What are you looking for out on your team? Hustle, speed, passing, what?
Not falling down usually.
Good luck with that.
Thank you for that on the spot there interview, Craig. Well done, well done. And you didn't fall hopping off the bench. That's always a plus.
Yeah.
I try.
Let's see. Let's challenge him. Let's see if he can get a word in with Matt Ring on the other bench.
Yeah. Climb over the wall there. No, you can't wave him to you.
No, this is delegation. Matt, coaching the novice team here, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for a good, fun-filled game. I'm hoping Lyle Collins steps up for once and proves that he belongs on the team. Otherwise, I think it should be a good matchup.
So Curtis is your other coach over here. Have you said any words to him?
Who's the other coach?
Curtis DeCellis.
I've never heard of him. Is he new to the game? Has he been around for a while?
Very new.
I'd like to meet him.
I'll get an inch.
Craig, why don't you introduce him? Craig, go get him. Introduce him to the other coach. It's the polite thing to do.
I know. I'm now meeting people. It's like Match.com down here.
It's like
I got nothing.
And our between the benches analyst there, Craig Fraken, already on the spot and ready to go. Craig, those are fantastic interviews. You've got a lot to live up to the rest of this game.
I think I'm done, guys.
All right, so what are you looking for today? I know these are novices that have progressed, as we discussed earlier, tremendously over the short amount of time they've already been playing. What are you expecting to see today?
What I want to see is just a couple of names that I want to point out that maybe we should keep an eye on. Somebody like Tommy Hoffman. Last year was his first year playing in the D-League. This is the second year that I know of him playing. How is he going to step his game up in this All-Star game? You got the father-son between Lyle and Lee Collins on the same team. Is there going to be any chemistry, or is the old man going to have it out for his kid for something he did 10 years ago?
Let's hope so.
On the other side, you got some Adam Cornish, Jake Adams are a couple of guys to keep your eyes on that are doing really well on their respective teams, and to see if they can keep that momentum going.
I absolutely agree. So before we get started here, I want to remind everybody that D-League Radio here is your primary place to get any D-League Radio news from here in Des Moines. Myself and Craig are with 515 Hockey. We're sponsored by Dan Morgan of Gershman Mortgage, and we brought Scott Stouffer along.
Pleasure to be here, as always.
The warm-ups are moving right along.
Hey, guys. Breaking news, kind of.
Oh.
I tried to get Duncan for an interview, and he said, "You're cutting into my warm-up time. This game might be more serious than we think."
Jeff Duncan's never been one to mess around either. So.
Yeah. So we're going to keep an eye on him, make sure. I mean, he seems pretty dialed in already, ready to go. So, we're going to have to get you some skates. You might have to go chase some of these guys down to get that interview.
I don't know if I can catch them.
They are moving really well. We got Huddle right there at the bench. Craig, you want to see if you can get over and listen in, and we can get a little bit of a spoiler on their game plan here today. You're going to want to get behind the bench. There you go, buddy.
I'm getting there.
honor to play with you all. Let's just go out there and have fun. Defense, if you have the puck, don't be afraid to take it up. Just make sure offense, you hang back, and let's score some goals. All right, let's go.
Some wise words there from team captain Jason Weimer. That was quite the speech.
That's, and it's good fundamental things to pay attention to. Is like if D people are carrying, pucks in, wingers should cover their spot. So just some friendly reminders. And
as Craig parkours over the wall, the white team scrum has finished, and he's going to need to hurry to get back over that wall before the puck gets dropped right at center ice.
I give up.
You can't stay there, buddy. All right. Initial face-off of the inaugural CIDL Novice All-Star Game is won back by Black, and Captain Dodge just sends it right along the boards and along to the side there. It's chipped right back in by Team White, and we're going to have a foot race behind the net to get to it.
Just to let everyone know, the concession stands behind 104 are open.
It's a good announcement. Concession stands are important parts of both hockey and, sports in general.
Yes.
And we have our first goal tipped in and right out front there from Nate McCombs. It was a nice centering pass, and he just happened to get his stick down and wrapped it right behind the goaltender. We are 40 seconds in. We've got a 1-0 White lead.
Yeah, it was just a good play. Being able to be in the right spot on the offensive, crashing that net. Dirty zones right in front of the crease.
Craig, grab him. He's right in front of you there. How do you feel about scoring that goal?
I'm going to get him over here. How do you feel about scoring your first goal in the All-Star game, buddy?
It was awesome.
What'd you see out there?
Well, the backside was completely open. Sean Roskilly took the puck up on the blue line. I'm out of breath, sorry.
It's all right.
He looked right at me and got the nice deflection, so it was awesome. Feels good.
All right, expect more out of you.
Congratulations from Nate McCombs on getting the first ever Novice All-Star Game goal.
Yeah, good play all around.
Absolutely. All right, play continues with White in control of the puck, taking it in the offensive zone. They have a line of three and heavy pressure there from, looks like Rachel.
Yeah, on Tommy. Tommy carrying the puck around.
Tries to send it back. Rachel pokes it out of the zone. We've got a foot race at center ice to collect the loose puck. It's retrieved by White, who flings it to the board. Just can't quite make the pass work. Collected by another member of White, who chips it forward and in. Collected in the zone. We're at the top of the circle. A backhand shot attempt is broken up there by Torby. Puck is sent up to their blue line and sent towards the net and quickly covered and swallowed up by Nick Foster.
Yeah, that was a good shot from the blue line there from Captain Duncan, and looks like it might have gotten tipped, but a good thing Nick Foster was able to stick with that and cover up that rebound.
Yep.
It's a good building block after letting that first one in.
I absolutely agree.
I'm going to try to get Jason here. Captain of the Black Team, what do you see out there, buddy?
Starting out a little slow. Just getting our feet under us and then our skates under us, and we'll just need to move it down to the other end, so we haven't had down their zone yet. But we're just warming up.
All right, sounds good.
Puck is down in the Black defensive zone. White's trying to keep it in there. Black's battling really hard to try to get control of the puck. They just can't quite make it work. Another shot flings towards the net. Goes just a little wide right. That was a dangerous shot from the point. I don't think the goaltender knew it was there until it was very late.
Yeah, it looks like Barnhill shot that from the blue line just a little bit wide.
Puck gets chipped behind the net, and they wrap the boards trying to get it out. And they do. He ends up getting mishandled there by White, who shoves it back in the offensive zone. Their offsides are going to have to touch up. Black has time to collect the puck and set something up and get that offensive pressure that Weimer was talking about. Pass is a little aggressive and just goes a little wide. White takes control of the puck in their own zone, wraps the boards, trying to get it around, and sends it right to Rich Harms for Black, who tries sending it netways and can't quite make it go. Puck is loose at center ice and sliding its way into the Black defensive zone. Puck gets dropped by McFarland and is in the far corner.
Looks like he was just unable to handle that puck. He would have had numbers if he was able to.
Rich Harms with the puck at center, sends it the length of the ice. We're going to get icing here, which will give us time here to talk about our first D-League radio sponsor, Red Dragon Herbs. They're custom blended teas from around the world. Their popular flavors include anti-inflammatory Turkish apple and the ever-popular chai tea. Now they have, with cold and flu season here in force, be sure to check out the headache relief and cold season flavors they have. You can check them out at reddragonherbs.net.
Yep.
Having a face-off down here to the right of Black's goaltender, and one not so cleanly by Black, but they turn over the puck right at the blue line. There's a short puck battle there. Black maintains control and skates it out of their own zone. Pressured heavily by White, who strips the puck and turns it away. Back to center ice. Black has the puck.
Like Adam Cornish has it.
Trying to set up something here. Gets chipped into the zone all the way past the defender, Kelly Houston. McMahon's there in the corner battling for it. Gets control of the puck and sends it up to his defender at the point, who's all alone. With a shot at the net and a brilliant cover there from David Poncelet.
Yeah, that was a good play. A way to see that the D was open to pass it back to the blue line. And way to stick with it after he was able to not handle the pass cleanly, but still got a good quality shot off.
With 5 minutes gone in the first period, we are 1-0 White. Face-off won by Black back to the point in their offensive zone. Puck's flung towards the net, but broken up by the D. Can't handle it cleanly. Puck is loose, and in the back of the net. Is that Dylan McMahon?
That looked like it was.
I believe that is Dylan McMahon. With just a battle for that puck down there loose, with just handling the rebound. The goalie didn't have much of a chance after that first initial rebound. Craig, how'd that look to you down there on the ice?
It looked really good. I'm going to go ahead and ask Dylan here what he thought. Good goal out there, buddy. What'd you see?
Rebound came, and I just took that opportunity. Slid right under the leg.
Tying 1-1 with 14 minutes left. What are you guys still looking to do?
Defense, we really got it tied up down there. They're killing us in the lower end. So we just need to start making our breakouts.
Sounds good. Good luck, buddy.
6 minutes gone in the first. We are now tied 1-1. Black has control of the puck, skating in the offensive zone. Back pressured heavily by White, who sends it the length of the ice. We should have an icing here, and we do, which gives us an opportunity to talk about another sponsor here.
There we go.
So Cherry is your screen printing and short run garment decorating specialist. Custom jerseys or uniforms for any sport. They have a multitude of garment decorating options, whether screen printing, embroidery, anything. And they have options to fit any budget. As the official outfitter of the CIDL, check them out at socherry.com. Make sure you like them on Facebook. Face-off won by Black to the right of the White goaltender. Puck still loose as they try to battle for it along the face-off circle. Taking it into the far away boards here. In the corner, wraps it around. Black still has control and chips it forward. White's going to strip the puck and skate it out of their own zone if they can clear the pressure.
That was that Collins to Collins connection there for a second.
Rachel Rosevsky has the puck along the boards. She's pressured heavily by the White's forecheck there, who strips the puck and have numbers at center. It's 3-on-2 if they can keep control, but they can't quite do so, and it's turned over and skated out by the captain, Jason Weimer, who sends it to his wing. Back to the slot, trying to set up for the shot. Can't quite get there in time. White strips and skates out of their zone. They have a 3-on-2 if they can skate it. The pass is just outside the reach of Patton, who goes in the near side boards corner to grab it. Tries a centering pass and gets broken up cleanly by Jason Weimer, who sends it back toward his own goalie, who very thankfully had his heads up and ready to go to make that stop. Otherwise, that was awful close to an own goal there.
Yeah, a little lazy there for a second by the Black captain there on his side of the ice, but good heads up play by Nick Foster to not fall asleep.
From down here, guys, it looks like the White team, their goal is to get it to the point, get it on net, and get some rebounds. That's how they scored the first goal, and looks like that's what they're doing all day.
It's a great way to get goals, and just like you said, that's what they were trying for right there. Defender was trying to send it up there just for anybody in the slot to bury it. As Blacks wings around behind their own net through heavy, heavy traffic. Rachel's got the puck, trying to skate it through. Loose puck at the blue line. She maintains control and chips it forward to Reynolds, who's all by himself. He can settle the puck down and shoot it, and he does. Glove down and out by the goaltender. Puck is loose behind the White net, trying to chip it around to the boards. Can't get enough on it to clear anything beyond the corner. Heavy puck battle along the boards there from the captain, who switched handing on his stick there to clear that out.
Not ideal, but I guess you got to do what you got to do, right?
Do what you got to do. Black takes control of the puck at center ice, trying to skate into the zone. They're going to be heavily pressured there. There are 3 defenders in front of them, so they chip it into the near side corner. but can't keep it in the zone as White chips it all the way out. Black defenders are playing a long way back. I think that's one of the reasons we're seeing them not maintain a lot of offensive zone pressure like White is.
Yeah, and you know, it's one of those things that it can go twofold. I mean, A, you're going to prevent them from getting any type of odd man rushes, but B, you're going to not be able to possess any offensive zone time because there's nobody to cover those points.
Both teams executing a full line change. I got to tell you, those Zebras look a lot better wearing those pink sweat T-shirts over top of their regular Zebra shirts there.
Everybody looks better in pink.
Thanks, Craig. White flings it towards the net, but nobody's home to take control of it. Black chips it out to center, but sends it right to the high slot area. We have a backhand shot attempt from White. However, Nick Foster was on point and ready to stop that puck.
And that was just one of those things. White team was in the right place, and just nothing worse than shooting.
Another backhand shot attempt right from the high slot from White. Nick Foster is on point after just allowing that first one. Puck's on the far boards, controlled by White, who chips it out. Looks like Black's going to take control and send it to his defenseman, who settles down a bouncing puck and chips it forward. There won't be any icing here, but if Black can get to it, they've got a cherry opportunity to take a shot. Tries sliding it over to the far wing where Rich Harms was, but can't quite get enough on it to get all the way over there, and we have a smothered puck from Damon Paulson.
Yeah, good heads-up play to see that pass trying to come through the slot area and just to go out, shut it down, and not let it get across.
We have a face-off to the left of Damon Punselin. It's won by White fairly cleanly. They send it around the near side corner trying to get it out. Black should get there in time to maintain possession. I can't quite keep control of it, and the puck squirts loose. Black slides back trying to set something up. Chips it forward to his centerman who wasn't quite to where that pass was going. So White takes control and sends it in. They have numbers at the blue line, 3-on-2.
Another good defensive play there by Nick Peterson.
Puck is still loose at the high slot. White takes control and sends another backhand attempt. Nick Foster on top of it again.
He's been real solid after that very first shaky goal. He stepped up and it looks like he was able to shake that one off.
12 minutes gone in the first period, still 1-1. Both teams starting to get their legs here and moving the puck a little better and a little more smoothly. I look to see Black start making a little bit more aggressive plays with their defensemen, and I think we'll start seeing them take a little bit more control. Black wins the face-off in their own zone, wraps the boards trying to get it out. Doesn't get anywhere. Shot gets flung to the net. And Nick Foster again ready to answer the call.
He's proven to be that if you're going to beat him, it's going to have to be off of a rebound or a deflection. He's been really good on the original shots, it looks like.
Absolutely. Black takes control in their own zone, sends it around the far side boards where White is there ready to take control of the puck. Can't quite handle it cleanly, though. Black takes control of the puck and tries skating out of their own zone. It's poked backwards by White. They are just on point with those poke checks here today.
That was a good attempt to try to chip it up there by Jake Adams, but he's just out of the reach of McMahon.
Black's offsides. You're going to have to touch up. White skating through center with numbers. They've got 3-on-3 if they can make it go. Somebody loses an edge. Looks like Ken Busby. And the puck squirts to the far side boards where he's trying to maintain possession and just can't quite keep it. If Black can get their feet under him, they're going to have numbers at center.
Oh, that's a
potential
good
breakaway.
Good pass.
Robinson's in by himself, sends a shot towards the net, and it's just stopped cleanly there by Nick Foster. No, I apologize, Damon Punselin. And sent out and covered. That was a dangerous opportunity. What'd that look like down there to you there, Craig? Craig's having some mic issues here. So what'd you see there, Scott?
It looked like it was just a really good heads-up play to chip that straight ahead and let his guy skate up and get it. One-on-one with the goalie, and Damon was able to stand tall, and a smart play by White to dump that down the ice for the icing just to calm it down.
Agreed. All right, Black has control in the offensive zone, but he can't quite handle that pass cleanly. It looks like he was gripping the stick a little bit hard, and the puck bounces back towards White. So we have a turnover. Puck cleared away by, is that Burns?
Yeah, Burns. Good play there to stick with the skater and break up that play.
White still has control of the puck on the far side boards, but trying to get the pass to center, gets read and stripped there by Torgy. Todd Torgy Torgensen stripped that puck cleanly and sent it outside. Black reads that pass very well and takes it into the zone. We have Mather and Rusevsky trying to get it into the zone, but just get it stripped away here by Patton, who's getting the heck hooked out of him, and no call coming on that. Skates it in with a fantastic just little deke move there and a backhander that Nick Foster stands tall to stop.
Foster's seeing the play really well right now.
Captain Weimer's in by himself, trying to make that shot get to somebody. Can't quite make it go. We have a shot and a block out front. Black still skating around behind the net. Rachel tries flinging it towards the net, and it's covered by Damon Punselin. He had to be 10 foot tall there. There were 3 or 4 shots on either side of the net. He just had to keep bouncing back and forth to get a hold of.
Yeah, and he was able to reach across on that wraparound try and stand tall to get those last 2 saves. What I want to know is, what has his defense been doing? Just kind of standing there watching?
Yeah, they weren't moving their feet at all.
You got to keep moving your feet. It's an all-star game, but you still got to keep moving your feet.
Face-off one cleanly back by Black to the point, who sends it trying towards the net, hoping for a rebound. Puck squirts loose. Black's going to maintain control. Craig, are you back with us?
I am.
Fantastic. What'd you see on that Damon save down there? 3 or 4 shot attempts on him, all in the space of just a couple seconds.
Yeah, Damon and Foster are both up to the challenge here today. It looks like Damon went down, took down the low side, and it's a really good thing to do in the novice division. Yeah, I agree with Stouffer. Defense kind of looked like the offense has been carrying them, so they need to kind of step it up and kind of help out the goalie.
Face off down to the right of Nick Foster. White controls and sends it towards the net. A little bit wide and off the boards and loose behind. Patton's there ready to send it towards the net. Had a man out front looking for a deflection. Can't quite make it work. White wraps the boards behind the net, maintaining control. Send it up to the man up front, but the captain, Jason Weimer's there ready to break it up. Sends it towards the board. Patton with a nice stick. No, that's not Patton. That is Tommy Hoffman with a nice stick lift, keeping it from Jason being able to get it out. Puck squirts free and slides down into White's zone. Defenseman set it up.
Duncan collects the puck there and chips it out to center.
We have a nasty turnover in the offensive zone. Patton's got the puck, sends it towards the net. Stick aside there by Nick Foster. And Black takes control and tries to exit the zone here. If they can make it work, they're going to have good numbers, 4-on-3. Great effort staying on side there from Black. And a shot on goal and a cover from Damon Poncelin.
Hey guys, I got Rachel over here. Rachel, first All-Star, what do you think?
It's been fun so far.
What do you see out there?
What?
What do you see out there?
It's hard to think about. A lot of skating. I'm a little exhausted at the moment, but I know we're doing a pretty good job of getting the puck up there. We just got to work on actually finishing.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Face off down to the right of Damon Punselin. One to the side by the White team. He turns it over, and the Black team's able to chip it back into the near side corner. Wrap the puck around. McMahon's there trying to keep the control of the puck and send it to his centerman, who's just waiting for it. Ends up chipping the puck down in the far corner as it wraps around. Black's going to get there first and tries centering. Gets blocked and kicked out. And puck squirts to center ice. We have 2 minutes left in the first period, and we've been pretty back and forth here so far.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good contested game so far.
Got a puck battle in the near side corner, and puck squirts free right behind the goaltender, who centers it right up to the high slot, and we have a shot that gets deflected, and that's the only reason that went wide. That might have been money if there hadn't been a defender right in front with a stick down.
Yeah, that was a really good job there by the defense to clog up that shooting lane and get a stick on it to keep it from going in. Shot it wide.
Black's doing a really good job maintaining possession in the offensive zone. White keeps trying to chip it to another player instead of just trying to clear the zone. And Black is maintaining a whole lot of pressure here as we only have 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the first. Black still has control in the near side corner, sends it around to a teammate who's looking for somebody to pass it to take the shot. Makes a nice through the legs pass there to his right wing. Puck gets chipped out and to the corner, still with Team Black. And White is finally able to clear the zone, but only barely.
John Barnhill with a really nice defensive play. That pass made it all the way through to Black that had a clear open shot lane, and he was able to lay down and block the shot.
Black takes control of the puck, skating up through center ice. Gets it past the defender. Centering pass is made, and he just can't quite keep the handle on it. If he'd have held that, Damon Bunselin fell down there. That had wide open net if he'd have maintained control of that puck.
It was good vision to make the pass to begin with, and it was a right play. It's just the pass was a little off.
Puck is back behind the black team's goal line. Try to clear the zone. It's kept in by Team White, who's trying to make a last-ditch effort getting to the net here with 25 seconds to go in the first. Black takes control and sends it around. Gets it past the defender. We have a 3-on-1 developing here. Skating into the zone, he has one defender in front of him, sends it to the net, and it goes in just outside the right leg pad of Damon Bunselin there.
Yeah, great play there from the black team to come up. It was a great chip out, great shot. That was probably the only spot that he had to put that, and it looks like that was Dan McCarthy with the shot.
Fantastic shot. Really quickly here, D-League Radio is brought to you by the Keg Stand. It's the official home of the new CIDL, and as always, the official home of D-League Radio. They're located at 3530 West Town Parkway in West Des Moines. Now, at the beginning of that period, that was all Team White. At the end of that period, that was all Team Black. So let's throw it down to Craig and see who he's got there, who he can take a couple seconds and see what he was saying.
Well, both teams are really huddled up. They're taking it serious. So I'm going to see what Matt Ring is going to tell his people. Hold on here.
On that post.
Duncan, captain of the white team, what do you see out there, buddy?
It's a good game. Everybody's playing hard, pretty even. It's a good time.
So I see you guys, a lot of point shots, trying to get rebounds. Is that something that you went in here?
Yeah, allegedly. We're trying. I mean, everybody's digging for the post, and I think we're doing all right. They're playing hell, too. So,
being a captain, who do you want to thank?
Everybody who voted for me.
He didn't even vote for himself.
You're not allowed to vote for yourself. Everybody knows that, Craig.
That's true. That's true. One of the best people in the league, Jeff Duncan there, buddy.
All right. Great question there, Craig. So what do you need? What are you thinking real quick here, Stouffer, before we get going on? What do you need to see differently from Team White going into the second period?
I think they need to get back to what they started the game with, which was winnings to the faceoffs to begin with, to be able to keep that offensive pressure and then use those points and cycle it low to high, try to get somebody out of position, try to get Nick Foster out of position, because right now, dude's a brick wall down there.
Absolutely, he is. And Craig, while they're still setting up, what do you need to see differently from Team Black? Make it quick, they're setting up.
Yeah, I think Team Black, I think Stouffer talked about it, the defense is hanging back. They're trying to play a little bit more of a defensive game. I'd like to see them go a little bit higher. They're getting the odd man rushes, but the defense has to step up and hold the zone.
Good call, good call. Team White wins the faceoff, and Roskilly skates it in all by himself, tries dangling around the defender, and gets a soft backhand attempt that's thrown at the net. Nick Foster, like you said, ready to go, tight against that post, smothers the puck immediately.
Yeah, and, oh, God. Cornish was a really good job there to work that puck off of his stick so he didn't get much on that shot to begin with from Roskilly.
Peterson skates it around behind the net. He's going to carry it out of the zone himself. Sends it towards center ice where it's read by the White defender who sends it back in. White takes control of the puck. We have a 3-on-1 developing. White skating it around behind the net. Tries bouncing and self-passing to the boards.
Ooh.
Between the legs pass to the centerman. Just can't quite make it work. It landed right in his skates. Puck gets sent all the way down to Team White. Damon's going to come out of the net to play it to his defender. Skate around behind the net and set something up here.
It's a good thing Foster was paying attention, had his skate against the post, because if he was out just a little bit, that would have bounced off his skate and in.
Team Black has the puck and tries sending it up to one of the forwards there. It gets read cleanly by the White forwards. Still chipped into White's zone. And we have a turnover. Sefsky's all by herself, sends it from the high slot area down towards the net, just trying to make sure that puck stays in the zone. Mather with the puck, tries dancing around the defender, can't make it work. White sends it out. We're going to have a foot race to get to it. Peterson collects the puck at the far corner. Going to send it around to his other point man here. Or just carried himself. All the way through to the red line. Tries chipping it forward and he gets poked away by White, who's going to turn the puck around and send it back the other way. We have a shot that gets blocked there from a Black player. And the puck slides along the wall. Roskilly's waiting for it to come to him. Good patience there. Doesn't try going after it, but he can't trip his own teammate trying to collect it. So it comes out to the center line. So White spins and tries to regroup and take it back into the offensive zone.
Busby just didn't see that puck sneak up on him.
I mean, that coasted the same speed he was, right between his feet. Weimer's in all by himself there with 2 defenders on him. Sends it across to his winger just behind him, who was driving the net and had nothing but daylight in front of him.
Right idea, just a little poor execution on the pass. I'm sure they'll clean that up by the end of the game.
Rich Arms is offside. He's got to spin around to go back after it. We're going to have an icing call, which is a great time for me to tell you guys about Red Dragon Herbs again. Red Dragon Herbs are a custom blended tea from around the world. Visit them at reddragonherbs.net. And just a reminder, a custom tea blend is a great gift for people that like to receive gifts.
Awesome. Everyone loves gifts.
We have a face-off down to the left of Nick Foster. Jason Weimer's going to be facing off here. Tries winning it forward and does, but White immediately takes control of the puck. At the point, they're going to try to set it up here, but it gets stripped away by Weimer, who sends it out to the red line and chases the puck down himself, chipping it past the defender. It's 1-on-none if he can get the shot off. He does, and it's sticked aside there by Damon Punselin.
Yeah, good job there by Alan Patton to cut him off and give him a little something else to look at to throw his shot off a little bit.
Puck's in the far corner, trying to get a hold of it. White takes control and is trying to skate it out. Sends it around the captain, who tries poke-checking it and eventually drags it loose. Black's back on sides and can regain the attack. Weimer's waiting to set something up and sends it to his defender. Sends it across to the other defender, who sends it right into the zone. We're going to have a 3-man attack here from Black as they try to set something up on the attack. White goes to clear. Rich Harms is there along the boards to send it back in.
Ooh.
White sends it out right on net. We're not going to get any icing here. Nick Foster has to send it out to the side there. Busby in the far corner trying to maintain control of the puck and can't. Puck gets flung towards the net and Nick Foster kicks out to the near corner.
Looks like Duncan with the keep there at the blue line.
It was a nice keep.
Oh,
and
nice tip.
Patton there ready for that tip, trying to pop it up and over the leg pad. Just couldn't quite make it go. Nick Foster just happened to be in great position there to knock it down.
They had a really good centering pass there to Lee Collins. Was just off the mark a little bit.
Busby tries dancing around. Just can't quite make it go, but Captain Weimer's there ready to take control of the puck. Skating it in 1-on-2. Goes wide and takes a shot and is covered by Damon Punselin.
That's a good, solid single-man effort there from the captain of the Black team. But Damon saw it all the way, was able to get a good stop.
5 minutes gone in the second period. We have a 2-1 game. Face up.
I'm going to try to get Dan here. Dan, what'd you see on that goal, buddy, in the first period? An open lane. Is that something you guys want to do, is kind of drive the net and try to find an open lane?
If it's open, yeah.
Short and sweet, guys.
Thanks, Craig.
Awesome.
Devil Dog's got the puck at the blue line, chips it all the way in, and it's in the net. Oh, my goodness. That was a filthy, filthy goal. That was, see, he owes him an apology.
Yeah, that was a wicked wrister there from the blue line.
Oh, John Devil Dog Sesher from about as far away from that net as you can get and still be in the zone. Flip that puck in, a nice little bounce there.
I think Bernsey got tipped it in there.
Oh, okay. That puck definitely looked like it changed direction. That makes some sense.
Yeah, it looks like Damon just didn't see the redirect and went right five-hole.
We're going to need to make sure you grab him here shortly, Craig, and ask if you deflected that in there.
Yeah, it's definitely hard for when he's on the ice, but I'll try.
I said when he comes back. Black takes control of the puck and tries taking it in the zone. White helps him out accidentally, trying to clear it, and sends it to the near side boards further in. McFarland takes control of the puck and skates it back out for White. We have a 3-on-2 if they can get control of the puck again after chipping a little forward. Tries a centering pass, but it's read cleanly by Black, who chips it up to his winger. Skate to stick, and it takes it out of the zone. Trying to maintain control along the boards. It gets kicked backwards. Black's offsides by a mile. He drags it back out, and there's no whistle. White chips it out. Black has control at their own blue line. Sends it up to the right wing, and we send it around. Puck's in the near side corner. White maintains control, taking it around behind their own net, trying to set it up for the centerman. Right through his skates. He was looking for it, but couldn't quite make it work. If that had been just a little left or right, he'd have been able to see that, but right through his feet, had no chance.
Yeah, that's a tough pass to catch when it's coming right through your own five-hole and you're skating with
Loose
it.
puck in front of the goaltender. White's just trying to spin around to get a control of it. Ken Busby kicks it out to the back wall. Black wraps the boards and sends it out. We're going to get an icing call here and a stoppage of play. While they're working on bringing the puck back down, let's talk about So Cherry. They're your screen printing and sewing experts. They'll make you a custom jersey or uniform for any sport, and there is no minimum order. You can order 1 or you can order 50. They're the official outfitter of the CIDL. You're going to want to check them out on the web at socherry.com and make sure you like them on Facebook. Fun fact, the person we thought scored the goal there, So Cherry.
Yeah. John Sesher, owner, proprietor of So Cherry.
All-around good guy at So Cherry?
Very good
owner,
guy.
Proprietor, all-around good guy?
All-around good guy.
All right. We have a loose puck here at center ice. Black chips it out and maintains control. Sends it into the offensive zone, looking to make a change. Peel off from that as the puck stays in the offensive zone and then gets kicked right back out. Mather was a mile offside. Good thing he stopped that before crossing that line. Ends up chipping to the corner. Rusevsky's there. The far side corner. Tries a centering pass. It can't quite make it go. Tries again. Puck squirts loose to the blue line. We have a shot from the blue line that gets blocked down from Nate McCombs. You can hear that hit all the way up here.
Yeah, that was a great shot. Adam Cornish is one of those guys that's got a really good shot in this league.
We've got an icing coming up here and another stoppage. We're going to send it back the other way with 9.5 minutes or 8.5 minutes gone here in the second. Now's a great time to talk about the other D-League Radio sponsor, the Keg Stand. They have a full menu of the best food in town, full food specials all day, Monday through Friday, and they're open until 2 a.m. 7 days a week. It's a great place to hang out with friends or catch any one of any number of big games on more than 15 big screen TVs.
It looks like Craig's got somebody down there for an interview.
All right, Craig, what do you got, buddy?
I got Blues captain Matt Coleman. Matt, captaining the Blues team in the inaugural season, being in the All-Star, what's this mean to you?
This is my second time being here. It's pretty fun. I like the fact we've got quite a few Blues here. We're actually having a good time.
Tell us about the Blues season. What do you look for in the second half?
Hoping for actually a lot more wins. I think what we've shown to the Knights is that we can win, and not by just a little bit, by a lot. So I'm hoping we can take that to the Goose this weekend.
Yeah, I was the goalie. Thank you.
Well, that's Craig Frake down there with the Blues captain. The Blues are they're in the West today. So they're wearing the white jerseys. Going to face off down to the right of Damon Punselin. Face-off's one all the way across the ice. White's going to take control and try chipping it out. Does clear the zone. Having some heavy pressure from Captain Weimer, pushing the puck along the boards and knocks the other man savagely to the ice.
Oh, looks like we got a penalty coming up.
I mean, that was...
Oh, Damon doesn't know what's going on. He hasn't skated to the bench yet.
Doesn't matter. Black takes control. Delayed penalty's over. Damon didn't have a chance to get to the bench. And we're going to send the captain to the box. I mean, if somebody's got to take the first penalty of the inaugural one, it's got to be the captain, right?
Definitely. Guys, put his foot down, tell his team that we're not going to stand for.
You got to set the tone.
Got to set the tone.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and Jason Weimer is one of those guys. When he's playing, you got to watch him.
Yeah, he's definitely, from a little bit that I've seen, he's definitely one of the better skaters in the league. So.
All right, so we've got a power play opportunity for Team White here. Let's see what they can do with it. Chips the puck back up to the point. Takes a shot towards the net. It's blocked away there by the Black. White aren't spacing out very well for this power play. They need to send it up to the point if they're going to try to do much with this.
Yeah, and this is a perfect opportunity to try to get themselves back into the game.
Turnover, the puck in the defensive zone. Black's going to go ahead and skate it out because he's not getting any pressure at all. Ends up sending it down to the far boards. Robinson is still not being covered in any way. Rich Harms and Robinson are out in the defensive or the offensive zone and ends up spinning around and keeping it there. Black is getting a whole lot of time with his puck for those that are on the penalty kill.
Oh, here we go.
Patton's got the puck. He's going to skate it into the zone. He's clear of everyone. Chips it over to his far winger in this high slide.
Oh.
Takes control. Takes a shot. Puck bounces just over the net.
It's a really good offensive, high danger shot there for the white team.
There's another shot attempt and another stop. Puck is loose behind the net. Black's just scrambling, trying to get a hold of it. Sends it along the boards. Puck is stopped by Captain Duncan, who's going to send it across to the other defenseman. He's winding up to take a shot. It's skated aside by Torgy.
Tommy Hoffman with the shot there, but Nick Foster's up to the task. Another huge save for the black goalie.
He had to have his head on a swivel there a few times. There was a couple fantastic passes from the white. Once they remembered, hey, maybe I should send this back up to the point, they got some serious passing and some great shots on net.
Yeah, that last 30 seconds or so of their power play has been really good. A lot of high danger shots.
Got about 20 seconds left in the man advantage here. Scores 3-1. They're going to need to get a quick goal to make this a closer game. Puck's in the far corner. Black's all over it, trying to make sure this doesn't get turned back over. Puck is a high rising puck. Is flipped towards the net, goes right over top, and scores out of the zone. That's going to end the penalty here. Captain Duncan sends it across to the other defender. Black's at full strength. Weimer skates right off and gets off the ice like any good captain would do. White's trying to get it net front, and it just read too well by Black and kicked out.
Jake Adams did a really good job stick on stick with Tommy Hoffman and was able to power the puck off of his stick.
A loose puck and a broken stick. That's no good. And
you got to throw it down. Can't carry it.
I think they're going to let him have it in the Novice here, trying to get it on. Nope, they made him drop it. Sure hope he brought himself an extra stick. I know that's always a concern here at a Novice level game. Puck's in the near side corner in Black's defensive zone. And they send it out of the zone. Captain Duncan, wow, words are hard. Captain Duncan sends it back to his teammate. They're still offside and cross the line just a couple seconds early. Not even a couple seconds, half a second early. And we're going to stop. Craig, what'd you see down there on that broken stick?
I was trying to get an interview, guys. Sorry.
Okay.
I have it, though.
Okay, go. I see you have the broken stick. Well done. Well done.
I do.
I think that's going to be the very first broken stick at this level I've ever seen ever.
It's pretty broken.
I mean, it is in pieces, sir. So, yeah.
I didn't exactly catch what happened either, but
no, it looks like they got twisted up at the boards there. And I'm glad it was a stick and not, a wrist.
Exactly.
We've got a breakaway here. You just can't quite settle the puck down. Ooh. It squirts maybe 2 inches wide of that post. Any closer, and that would have at least clanked or gone in. It doesn't get much closer than that, guys.
No, that was a really good shot. Good keep there in the point from Adam Cornish. Sends it around back.
Burns is still there trying to get a hold of the puck and does. It kind of squirts off his stick there, but the defender's ready to keep it in the zone, who chips it from the high blue line slot area towards the net. And Damon Punslin just sprawling covers the puck. I didn't think he was going to be able to get there.
I didn't think he was either. Who was that was down there?
I'm not sure. Craig, you got somebody there.
I do. I got Jake Adams, captain of the Goose. First inaugural season here. What do you think about that?
It's pretty neat. We're doing a lot of fun things around here.
What do you look for in the Goose in the second half of the season?
Well, I'm hoping we can just ride on our winning streak and keep going.
Matt Coleman, I interviewed him earlier, and he said he's going to take it to you this Sunday. What do you got to say?
Good luck with that, buddy.
Oh, man.
Nothing like a little friendly banter.
Not at all, not at all. Puck squirts loose along the near side wall. We're going to get a tip and no icing. Black's going to need to hustle back. They're going to get heavy pressure if they don't put any more wheels on. Puck stops at the corner, gets wrapped up and out of the zone. I'm not sure that this one was tipped, though.
Nope. They're saying it is.
All right, so we have a running battle here for the far side corner. Reynolds tries to get a hold of the puck, just can't quite get it to work there. Mather's got the puck at the high slot, sends it over to his winger. Rachels takes a shot, and it gets kicked away. She sends it back to Mather, who's still loose up front, tries kicking it to his other winger, who cannot just make it go. So was pinching in, trying to help out with a short rebound. Wasn't expecting one with that kind of speed to come out of there.
Yeah, Damon got lucky that puck trickled out instead of in.
Nick Reynolds skated behind the net and dropped it for Mather, who went back and grabbed it, tipped it out to the corner, trying to get it out. White can't clear the zone. Black sends it back in. That was Adam Cornish from the point, sending it back in and across to the other side there. Other defenders sending it towards the net. Rachel tips it, trying to get it past the netminder, who just falls on it and stops it with that pad.
Yeah, that was a really good pressure there from the Black team. Two really good keeps on the blue lines by both of their defenders. Led to a really good shot and a nice tip, and Damon had to be on game to stop that deflection.
Absolutely, it did.
I know that the video is delayed and it's just the radio, but if you can tell, we've already got a penalty, broken stick. These guys are playing hard. It's for fun, but they're still playing hard.
Which is awesome. I mean, the broken stick's no good, and I'm glad nobody was hurt on the penalty there. But playing hard in a game that is directly for fun is absolutely awesome.
Yeah, it's something that maybe the NHL should take notes from our D-League, so maybe some of their guys can try a little bit harder.
So when they listen to this later on, the guys up there in Toronto, we're going to want to make sure you guys take note, make the players play harder.
Yeah, Gary Bettman. Send that royalty check right on down here.
All right. So we've got an icing call. The puck's going to go down to the offensive zone for Team White. They've got 2:20 left in the second. If they can win this back, the way they've been shooting pucks from the blue line, they've got a good chance to even this up a little bit.
Yeah, and they need to because the Black has been carrying the pressure for quite a bit so far this last half of this period.
All right, puck is contested for and ends up getting sent to the White-blue line, who sends it across because he's going to lose an edge. Good heads-up play there, just getting the puck further into the zone, knowing he wasn't going to be able to maintain control. Puck still loose behind the netminder. Sends it around to the near side corner. Black's going to get control and tries tipping it out. White's there. Roskilly's there to send it towards the net all the way up there and sticked aside by Nick Foster. That was a dangerous play. Any kind of tip would have changed direction. He was a mile outside of that blue paint. Another shot that goes in towards Nick Foster. He's kicked aside. Good thing a defender was there to knock that puck loose.
Yeah, got it cleared out to the blue.
Roskilly sends another one towards the net, and it's deflected and bouncing.
And then it looked like Foster just caught that right at the last second to be able to smother that up.
Absolutely. That was an amazing – it was a good shot that had a good chance of scoring, and then the deflection increased those odds a lot. Nick Foster had to be heads up and ready to go there.
Yeah, the White is really starting to show a little pushback here at the end of this period.
Absolutely they are. We have 1 minute left in the second period. Busby tries to send in the face-off win right up towards the netminder. Can't quite make it go, and Black clears. 45 seconds remaining. Roskilly's trying to get to the puck, but Weimer's on him with a beautiful stick lift and a nice turn. Can't maintain control, though. White takes control of the puck with 36 seconds left in the second. Busby skating the puck, trying to look up something to set up. He took too long to make a decision there. Now White's feet are stopped at the blue line. They got to start and get going. They got good coverage on from the Black there, who makes that pass read and kicks it out to the side. We have 15-ish seconds left in the second. I think that's what we're going to see is the end of it here.
Yeah, Busby had a really good plan there got below the line and tried to center it, but Jake Adams saw that and was able to stop that centering pass before anything dangerous happened.
Roskilly's got the puck at the red line, spins and sends it to Busby, who's got someone with him. All he's got to do is get it over to him. The puck is stripped, cleared, and that's the end of the second. So White really took control of the game at the end there. That was just a night and day difference from before.
Yeah, it's they carried that momentum that they had at the end of the first period through to the start of the second. And they've been doing nothing but just having their foot on the gas, and they've been playing really, really well. The White team needs to do something. They need to get something going in order to beat Nick. Nick has been lights out.
Absolutely has. All right, let's throw it down to Curtis to see who he's got down there.
Name's Craig, but I got Damon. Damon, what are you seeing out there at the goalie, buddy?
My D's playing a little too soft. I'm having trouble seeing the puck. Offensively, we're getting some done for Chase. They're getting our opportunities. They'll come around.
What do you think about being in the first inaugural CIDL All-Star game?
Great experience. I'm glad I was picked to do it and very honored.
All right, good luck for the rest of the period.
I have to call you Curtis from now on. Sorry, buddy.
Whatever you want, buddy.
As a fellow goalie, I can understand exactly what he's saying. It's your defense is your life and blood, and if they ain't skating, it makes your job a hell of a lot harder.
Oh, yeah. All right, Craig, so what do you see there? What does, let's say, Team Black have to do to counteract what the White's doing? The White's making a lot of point shots, and they're flinging it towards the net and ready for that rebound.
Yeah, I mean, if you start seeing the defense start taking some shots and they get them through, that's the wingers are hanging back a little bit low. You have to trust your defense to take on their forwards and then your forwards to take on the defense there. And make sure that the defense don't even get the puck to have a chance.
And what does White need to keep doing?
They need to just keep offensive zone time. They need to get in, keep cycling, and just get shots. Because as of right now, just coming in one-on-one or two-on-two and just taking a bad angle shot, Foster's seeing them and he's stopping them.
All right, heading into the third period, we got a 3-1 East or Black team lead. Got 18 minutes in this period. Face off at center ice, won by Team Black and chipped forward. He can't quite get it out of his skates, and it's sent into the offensive zone. Team White takes control. We've got Lee Collins with the puck, tries the centering pass to his man, crashing through the high slot, but it's read cleanly by Black and broken up. Black takes control and wheels and sends it out of the zone. Nobody's home, but they're going to get an opportunity to not have to worry about that pressure for just a moment here.
Yeah, it looks like White team's even changed lines up a little bit. We had Tommy Hoffman, looks like he's playing defense, and he started the game as a wing.
And Damon Punzling gloves down a really high rising shot that had a fantastic opportunity to go there. And we got Craig. Looks like he's standing next to is that coach? Curtis DeSales?
We can call him Craig since you call me Curtis. Curtis, what are you seeing out of your team here with 1 period left?
We're actually doing pretty good. Good structure. We're actually getting the puck out, not wasting time. So I think we got more speed right now, and it's showing.
Sounds good. Good luck the rest period.
White sends it in the zone. Patton was trying to skate it through the zone, just couldn't quite keep it cleanly, so he chipped it over to his winger. It's centered and just pokes loose.
Ooh.
Nick Foster was out of position there and got rescued by his defender after just torching him a minute ago.
Yeah, it looks like if Patton was able to put a little bit more on that shot, that was a nice centering pass right to him. He was just couldn't get anything on it.
We have another shot that got kicked aside there by Burns, who was just ready for that. I think he laid down on purpose there and kicked it out. White's still trying to maintain offensive pressure. Puck squirts a little bit outside the reach of another winger, and Black's able to carry it out of the zone.
White did what they needed to do, is they had plenty of offensive zone time, and they got the puck back right there.
Puck's turned over and chipped back into Black's zone. Patton's there for the forecheck, trying to get off the puck, and ends up losing an edge. He's deep in the offensive zone and a mile off sides. And they've touched up. They're ready to go. There's a puck battle along the board. The play just stopped there. I'm not sure what they were thinking was going on, but the puck is still loose along the boards. White takes control and sends it in the zone. They're all in a group and are going to need to spread out if they want to do anything effectively.
Oh.
Black takes the puck away as White was just in too big of a group to maneuver at all. Wraps the boards and off the glass. Tries getting it out, but Duncan's there to poke it back into the zone.
That's a great keep there from the deep man.
Lee Collins with a fantastic stick lift there, keeps the puck in the zone, but while doing so loses control of the puck itself. Black takes control and Reynolds is skating it through. He's just one-on-one. He gets past the defender himself but leaves the puck behind him from a beautiful poke check there.
Yeah, Tommy did a really good job of whipping his stick around and get it, stick on puck and deflected it off.
Puck's in the near side, corners in the feet of the Black and White player there, sends it for a centering pass, goes through 2 different players and is kept in by Captain Duncan, who flings it towards that, looking for that rebound. We have another backhand rising shot from Patton, who gets blocked to the side and kicks it out front. Another high centering pass attempt that is just broken up by Team Black. Team White is making all the right moves with these passes.
They are doing everything that they need to do. It's just a matter of now they just need a little puck luck.
White has control of the puck in their own zone, chips it out, and past his winger. We're going to get an icing here.
No, they wave it off.
Wave it off, and the puck just died there when it got near that face-off dot. Fantastic poke check from White. Keeps the puck in the zone. Rachel's trying to get a hold of it for her team, for Black to get it out. McFarland pushes her out of the way and takes control of the puck, sends it towards the net. Nick Foster's there, ready to stop the puck. Craig, what are you seeing down there, guys? There's a whole lot of just crisp, clean passing going on from up here.
Yeah, like I said, the Black team isn't getting very much pressure on the defense. The defense is holding it in, has a second to look up, and that's what they're doing. They're taking a second to look up, see where the open man or lady is, and then if it's not, they just shoot it to the puck and see if they can get a rebound.
Face-off down to the left of Nick Foster. Won by White, who sends it to the slot, trying to get a shot for the winger. Can't quite get it there. The defender pinches in, grabs a hold of it, and sends it to the slot. It's read by Captain Weimer. He's waiting for his defender to grab it before he starts skating. He tips it over to the near side wall and chips it into the zone. As you were stating earlier, Weimer's a really good skater, so you got to keep your eye on him whenever you're the defender lining up against him.
Exactly. He knows exactly what he needs to do and where he needs to be. So,
case in point, though, that poke check right there just to keep the puck from getting sent over to Sesher. That was a very well done and nicely poked out. The puck is loose along the boards. White comes away with it and chips it into the zone, but Black reads that very well, chips it right back out. McFarland for Team White has the puck along the far side boards, sends it towards the net. It's sticked aside there and wrapped out by Black. White manages to hold the zone just barely, and then it's stripped and taken. We've got a breakaway. Torgie's got the puck all by himself, sends the puck right into the leg protector there of Damon Punselin, and we have a stoppage. It's a great time to talk about Red Dragon Herbs. They are loose leaf herbal teas from around the world. You're going to want to visit them at reddragonherbs.net, and it's a great place to get a cold and relief flu now, or cold and flu relief now that we're right in the middle of that kind of season. And going back to that shot, if he'd have tried anything fancy, I think he'd have had that. Damon was committed to going low there.
Yeah, it was just a little premature on the shot probably, and a little premature from Damon to go down. It looks like Craig's with the White coach, Matt Ring.
I am. I'm with Matt. Matt, almost 10 minutes left, 11 minutes left. What are you seeing out of your team? What do you need?
I think we need to spread out a little bit more. Their goalie's doing a great job. If we can keep putting it on net, maybe banging some rebounds, and Jeff Duncan would actually play a little, we might have a chance at this one.
There you go. Calling out his own captain. Thanks, Matt.
And that's what coaches do. You got to get your players motivated, and sometimes that means you just got to tell them how it is.
Yeah, no coddling here anymore, man.
No, this is an all-star game. We don't coddle here.
No.
Right, White's got possession of the puck down the offensive zone. Captain Weimer for the Black team is trying to battle along the boards to get it to his teammate and chip it out. He gets sent up to Ken Busby, who keeps the zone by coming a mile down from the point. Black has control behind the net, sends it around behind the boards there. Kelly Houston tries keeping the puck and just can't quite make it go. She's going to chase it down along her own blue line and send it back behind her. And turns it right over to Rich Harms, who kicks it loose again. Ken Busby's there for Team White. Spins around, tries getting past two Black defenders, and does.
Oh, just chipped it right through Annette Halston's legs.
Busby sends it towards the net. Nick Foster's there to settle down the bouncing puck and says he wants no part of this. Settles it down. We've got Craig down here. He's got somebody else with him.
Yeah, I got Torgie. What'd you see on that little breakaway there, bud?
I should have hit it. Should have went to the backhand.
So next time you have that, you're going to go forehand, backhand, and try to put it up rooftop?
I am. Right corner.
Right corner. He called his shot, boys.
All right. Tell Miko Koivu we say hi. We got a face-off down. White sends it towards the net. Nice shot from Kelly Houston. Just can't quite get it all the way through all the defenders. They were stacked up there 2 or 3 deep.
Yeah, it looks like a little blind toss to the center, but Roskilly was able to get it.
Nice little deke move, get past the defender. Puck's still loose in the high slot. Oh, and Roskilly was reaching for it. He didn't know his winger was there to help out. I think that winger would have been able to bury that.
Mm-hmm.
Puck's loose along the near side boards. We have 2 White trying to push for it, and does. Busby comes away with the puck, chips it forward. We got Reed Jensen taking a shot there. It goes behind the net. We have some help there. Puck's loose out front.
Oh!
And we have a White defender behind the goaltender. Get up and get out of the way. Oh, we have whistle dead here.
Whistle dead. What do we got?
That was some really, really heavy pressure from White there. And they were just looking for the pass, and I think that's what they're going to need to do to get past Nick. Either like those rebounds weren't working, they've been trying that for a while. I think the pass is what they're going to have to look for.
Yeah, and they were doing it, and this is exactly what they need. A lot of good offensive zone time. Make the Black team work in their own zen so they don't have the energy to play in yours.
I like it. Black wins the face-off, and Rachel's along the near side boards, gets control of the puck, settles it down, chips it past the defender. Very nicely well done. Mathers does a nice stick lift, gets the puck all the way outside the zone. Roskilly for White takes control of the puck and is taking it right back into the zone. Good job on the far side winger, keeping control and not going in offsides. Just leaves the puck behind him. Another shot is kicked out there from Nick Foster. White is putting on all the pressure right now, just trying to get this puck in. They have Patton along the four-side bars, sends it across the ice. Rachel's the only one home here. Kelly Houston's pinching and trying to stop her. Can't get a hold of the puck. Patton collects the puck and skates it in for White. Rachel's there, pokes the puck away. With Mather and Rachel along the near side board just trying to shovel the puck into the offensive zone. Mather's able to push Patton right off of it and back to Rachel. Puck is still along the near side boards, and that's the biggest puck battle we've seen so far today.
Yeah, and this is what the White does not need. They don't need to be fighting in their zone. They just need to get out. Oh, bad clearing pass.
Puck is still loose in front of the White goaltender. Damon Punslin finally gets to cover it up. He was not ready for that first shot at all. He thought that puck was gone. Craig,
Yeah.
what'd that look like down there for you?
Yeah, it definitely looked like the black team kind of bunched up a little bit, and good thing to stop him here. I got linesman Kean. Kean, what do you think, buddy? What are you seeing out there?
Great effort by both teams. A lot of good movement out here with the puck. Just gonna get more shots. Shots on net.
I like it. Thanks, buddy.
And the one thing that one thing White team does not need to do is give up another goal. That would crush that would seal it. I don't think they would be able to come back from a 3-goal deficit.
We got 7:20 left in the third here. 3-1 Black over White. And White needs to keep up this heavy pressure and pass first mentality like we've discussed here. The puck goes into the far side, or the near side corner for Black. Torgie's there to collect the puck. Tries centering it to a player and almost turns it over in a high slot with 2 men ready for that rebound. That was a dangerous move. Torgie sends it across for a winger who is not home. Lee Collins is going to skate the puck up. He's got 2 players with him who just barely maintain off being onside. Puck is in the skates of Patton. He doesn't know where it is. Now it's underneath Peterson, who's trying to roll around and get off of it without, grabbing it, which is hard by itself.
Yeah, and you got people whacking sticks at you. You just want to get out of the way.
Well, good job not grabbing the puck and just doing a hand pass there.
Exactly.
White has control of the puck and sends it in the offensive zone. Good thing the Team Black was there to tip that away. Otherwise, that absolutely would have been icing, but we're going to get a penalty here for tripping.
Yeah, we're going to get, who is it, Lee Collins.
Lee Collins. That's not a good loss for Team White right now. They need Lee.
Yeah, an unfortunate event there. He went to go poke check the stick, and the guy stepped on his stick and kind of went down. So definitely a tripping call, but not one that he meant to do or was intentional.
You only get 1 minute for accidental ones, though, right?
Something like that.
We wish.
That's a new rule change.
Yeah. Do you think he would have been able to avoid that if he'd have dropped his stick as soon as he saw that skate coming down on it?
I think he needed to yell, "Sorry, I can't stop."
Yep. That's the Shelton maneuver.
That's what I hear. That's how you get away with a lot of them.
Yep. All right, we got a face-off down in Team White zone. It's won cleanly by Torgie, who sends it up to his defender at the point, sends it in the far corner. White are going to need to spread out a little bit here. Black takes a shot. It goes right through the paint, the high corner. We got a foot race trying to keep it in the zone and just barely manages to. We send the puck into the far side corner. Black is in there all alone, but pressured a little bit at the end there, and the puck gets squirted loose and shipped all the way out with authority. White clears the zone all the way to the far corner.
That was a good clear there from White team to get that puck out.
Black's trying to set something up here at center ice. They've got all kinds of time. We have 1 White defender behind them. It's 3-on-3. If they can get through the defenders, they could just barely do so, but do a couple mishandled passes there.
Black team's playing a little passive there at the start.
Black team thought that the winger was headed towards the net. He was headed back to the line to help defend the zone keep. Got a puck battle along the near side boards. White's doing a great job trying to get a hold of that puck there. Just can't quite make it go. Puck gets sent to the far side corner, while White maintains control again. Off the glass and out. You don't see that often.
No, that was a really good chip play there from Team White. It looks like that was probably John Barnhill, if I'm reading his number correctly from up here.
Numbers are hard.
Yeah, well, when he's not facing me.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, facing away?
Yeah.
If he's facing you, it doesn't say anything.
Yeah, exactly.
White's going to take the puck into the zone, and we've got 2 forecheckers on a penalty kill. This is aggressive.
Well, they need to do something.
They got 25 seconds left in the penalty here with 4 minutes left in the period. Black's taking it back in their own zone. They're playing it awful conservative. They've got 2 guys, their 2 defenders are back at the red line. Going to go and execute half a defensive change. Jason Weimer's back out. Black still got control of the puck in the near side board, chips it up to the slot, and it bounces right over the stick of the winger, who was all alone and ready to take that shot.
Annette was right in the right spot, and that puck just hopped right over her stick.
See her knowing all the way back there, shaking her fist all the way to the bench. I almost had it.
Yep.
Captain Jason Weimer's going to skate this puck right through center ice, chips it over to his winger, who's going to skate into the zone. tries getting past the defender, just can't quite make it go. White takes control, and they're going to need to spin around and get that up ice. We got 3:10 left in the third, and they're down 2 goals.
Yeah, keep an eye on Damon there. See if when Ring decides to pull him.
He looks awful comfy right now with the puck in his own zone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. A little nonchalant.
Yeah. White has control of the puck along the near side boards, chips it forward to all the way to the wing. Nice pass. Sends it over to the high slot. Just read cleanly by Captain Jason Weimer, who kicks it back out of the zone. We have 2:40 left in their third period. White sends it back in their own zone, trying to set something up. Can't quite get it to go for Roskilly there. Sends it up. White has control of the puck at center. Heavily pressured there and chips it into the zone. Black is there ready to go. Takes it out of the zone, but sends it immediately back in so the White don't have to worry about being offsides.
White just needs to get possession of the puck here. They
Busby's
can't.
trying for the poke check, just like you said there. Just couldn't quite make it go.
Yeah, Black's doing a really good job of playing keep away.
Weimer sends it up for Mather, who's trying to spin to get a hold of it. Finally does. Sends it towards the net, looking for a rebound. Damon Punselin's there ready to cover the puck. I don't know that covering was the right move. We got less than 2 minutes left. They need 2. I think probably trying to flip it out to the far corner and hope was probably a better move.
Yeah, and you can't get them off the ice when you're having to face off in your own zone, so.
Face off to the right of Damon Punselin. 1 forward by Mather, but the defensive Kelly Houston's there ready for puck. Trying to send it out and around. White gets a hold of it. Sends it forward off his skate, but it's sent it all the way in to Nick Foster, who covers. For him, right move.
Exactly. Just, let his team recollect and reset. And, we'll see if it looks like they're keeping Damon in the goal for Team White.
Yeah, 1 minute left in the third. 3-1 Black over White. Black wins the faceoff in the near side corner. Chips it off Rich Harms, who sends it up to Mather. Chips it around the defender. He's only got one person in between him and the goaltender. All he's got to do is get around him. Flings the puck into the far corner. With 40 seconds left, this is starting to look a little bleak.
Yep, that was a good play there by Mather just to dump it in and kill some time.
Mather keeps the zone. Nope, they're calling it off. We have Black a mile offsides. White's going to have plenty of time to set something up. If they're going to pull Damon, now would be the time. They've got all the control, and they've got people at the blue line.
Yep.
Looks like they're just going to leave him in.
Looks like they're just going to leave him in. 20 seconds left. Let's see if they can get at least one more to make just a goal.
Nice centering pass and a backhand attempt. Can't quite get handled cleanly. The pass was just a little far in front of him. Puck gets wrapped along the boards. We have 10 seconds left. White keeps control of the zone, sends it towards the net, gets blocked away there by Mather, and that's going to be the game. The very first CIDL Novice All-Star Game won 3-1. Team Black over Team White. That's East over West. Craig, can you grab somebody down there for us?
I'm trying. They're all celebrating here. Hold on. It's the handshake line. I don't want to interrupt that, buddy. That's a good sportsmanship here with the D-League.
Oh, absolutely it is, and that is one of my favorite parts about the games here. No matter win or lose, you had a good time. Tell everybody great game, and nobody goes home upset.
No. Okay. So after this game, who would you say stood out to you?
Oh, I have to say Nick Foster. I got to say Nick Foster.
That's exactly what I was going to say too. Is Nick Foster? I hate to give the goalies all the credit, but man, he did everything he absolutely needed to do to win that game for his team. Yeah,
Craig in the handshake line, who just completely ignored Mather.
Well, yeah, that's true. I try to do my best to ignore him.
You owe him an apology, sir.
They looks like they're going to do a team picture, and we actually are going to have a player of the game. So we'll see if your Nick Foster thing is going to pan out.
All right. So what do you think, Craig? Yeah. Who's your player of the game?
I mean, it's easier just to agree with you because Nick Foster played one heck of a game. But Dylan McMahon was all over, had the first goal for the Team Black. I would say Nick Foster, but just to disagree, I'm going to say Dylan.
Dylan's a good answer with that first goal. I mean, that's the first ever goal for the CIDL All-Star game. So that's also a fantastic answer. I mean, I hope that you're wrong because I want to be right. There's nothing against Dylan. I just want to be right.
I think that's true.
Is this one of those times where the one person who wins is all of us because we're all happy and this is a good thing?
I think everybody wins here, buddy.
Yep, yep. We all get ribbons, like purple ones.
Ooh, pink.
No, pink's fine. I'm wearing a pink jersey.
Yeah. Well, it looks more lavender.
Is it lavender? I don't know.
I don't
Fuchsia?
know. Maybe.
I don't know. What color do you think it is, Craig?
Lilac.
Lilac. All right. All right. So we've got a team picture, a all-star novice picture here. It's not a team picture. We've got both teams set up at center ice right over the logo. We're going to announce the MVP here.
All-star game for the novice division is Dylan McMahon.
Oh, boy.
There you go.
Oh.
Craig, you're going to need to get a couple seconds here with Dylan.
I'm definitely going to have to. I should probably interview myself for being right, but I'll go ahead and give it to Dylan.
Oh, you'll have
it's big of you.
All night of the 5-on-5 Hockey Cast to brag about that one, right?
Oh, jeez.
That'll be on Sunday's cast.
There you go.
He got himself a stick. All right. You can wait till after the picture there, Craig, if they haven't taken one yet.
I think they just took it. He's the one I think that broke his stick, so that's going to be helpful.
That works out really, really well. All right,
All
we'll throw it
right.
down to Craig here. He's going to talk to the MVP of the first ever CIDL novice game.
That's true. Dylan, how do you feel, buddy, being named the MVP of the All-Star game?
That's actually really really cool, actually. Sorry for the
Live radio, it's cool.
But no, it was super fun. I'm glad to be a part of it. And hey, you know what? Breaking a stick might have been worth it. So you know.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic how you broke your stick and then you get one.
Yeah.
How does that feel? Now you don't have to go buy one.
You know, it's really good because you know hockey equipment can be pretty expensive. So no, I'm so happy to be part of this.
All right, go celebrate with your guys.
Oh yeah, thank you.
How long do you think it'll take before somebody gives him any kind of crap because they gave him the stick because he broke his other one?
You know what? If I would have known that he was the one that broke the stick to begin with,
I'd have been hopping on it.
I would have been hopping on that.
No, scoring the first ever goal, I mean, that's awesome. And he was all over the ice, and he did just a fantastic job hopping right up to it and making sure he grabbed the equipment as soon as possible right after that broke.
Mm-hmm.
Great job from everyone involved here at CIDL and D-League Radio. Again, this was the first ever novice-only All-Star game. The captains were selected as the top vote getters in player voting. This is the first year of hockey for many of these players. So for anybody watching at home, watching the video, it's impossible not to be blown away by how well those players are doing after most of them being this is their first year playing.
Yeah, it just gives you no excuse not to get started in this awesome sport. There's
Absolutely.
plenty of room for you to come out and grow and enjoy the game.
Absolutely there is. So, on behalf of D-League Radio, 515 Hockey, and Scott Stouffer, thank you everybody for listening, and we'll catch you here in just a little bit for the intermediate inaugural CIDL All-Star Game.